few items we'd like to make public. First of all, Emcore wants to thank the first responders for their rapid response yesterday, specifically local police, city employees, fire, rescue, the FBI, and most importantly, the employees of Emcore. I'd like to acknowledge the courageous efforts of many of our employees yesterday. As I mentioned in one of the conferences yesterday afternoon, I was moved by some of the heroic efforts demonstrated by our employees. There's also been some misunderstandings about yesterday's incident that I'd like to clarify today. Robert Reza was a former employee of Emcore, but I would like to stress that he was not fired. He was hired by Emcore in October of 2006. In March of 2009, he went out on family medical leave absence. He returned to Emcore in June of 2009 and resigned about a month later in July of 2009 for medical reasons. Emcore is taking actions to ensure that the needs of the families are met and addressed. To that end, I'd like to talk about some specific actions the company is taking. The company is extending full salary and employee benefits to the families of the victims for a year. We are also taking care of all the funeral arrangements for the victims. Emcore has received a tremendous amount of support from the community, and we'd like to thank everyone for their kind words and encouragement. I've personally heard from many of our government agency customers, our commercial customers, competitors, Senator Bingham's office, and a variety of friends that we have out into the community. We'd also like to announce that we are establishing a memorial fund for the victims through Bank of America. That process is ongoing right now. Many in the community have expressed a desire to contribute to a fund. So again, we're in the process of setting that up. We hope to have that established by close of business today. We will make an announcement on the status of that fund. We'll also have information on our website as well. In addition, Emcore Corporation is creating a fund for the victims' families as well. We will also be providing continued grief counseling for our employees. We had a session yesterday, today at 1 o'clock, commencing right now. We have grief counselors set up for our employees over at the Marriott Hotel on Louisiana. The facility at Emcore will be closed through today and tomorrow. We intend to reopen operations on Thursday. We have crews in restoring the facility in Building 2 as we speak, and we expect that to be completed, if not today, by tomorrow. And again, we intend to resume normal operations on Thursday. I'd like to, again, reach out to the employees to continue to check the employee hotline for updates. That number, once again, is 505-750-1584. And we'll be working with the families to prepare memorial services to honor the victims and their families. There's also been some discussion on some other items that I'd just like to address. There was a comment that I read or saw in one of the media reports that Emcore prohibits cell phones within the facility. That is not true. We do limit the use of cell phones specifically in our fabs, given the sensitive equipment that's in there. I would liken that to the same issue when you're on an airplane turning your phones off. So most of our employees do carry cell phones, although we do prohibit the use when they're in the fabs. Yesterday's shooting is a horrendous tragedy, and our company and our employees are still processing what exactly happened yesterday. What we know at this point, as indicated by the Chief of Police yesterday, that this was a domestic violence incident that unfortunately ended at our facility and impacted a great number of people. It's not a reflection of our employees or our workplace, and we thank you for respecting employee privacy as we move to cope and recover from this incident. So in summary, we intend to honor the victims and their families, support our employees in every manner possible, and return to a normal work environment just as soon as practical. Thank you very much.